Hey guys, it's Apostle Michelle Peterson. You guys, I have the prophetic word for you guys for the month of December. And I hope you guys are ready for this word. The Lord gave me some instructions for this month. As you guys know, December is one of the months that there's actually open heaven. And also, if you haven't seen my video, it was a prophetic word the Lord gave me. I think it was in August, the month of August. I will link that video here so you can go check it out. But the Lord actually told us that there's a few months every year where the heavens is open. Okay, and so you can go check that video out if you haven't seen it. But you guys, for you guys that have seen it, so you know this month is the month that is open heaven. So you know what the Lord said about, you know, during those times, we want to definitely shift our focus, because certain things, everything will actually happen, okay? If you're focusing on things, it's going to happen. So, but this is what the Lord actually said. He gave us some instructions for this month, and also He wanted me to teach you guys, share some things with you guys. One thing, I'm going to teach you guys what He wants you to do. I'm going to teach you how to do that, because He's taught me how to do it. And then another thing, I'm going to share with you guys why He wants us to focus on positive things, okay? And something that He revealed to me that was happening in my life. So I'll share both of those things with you guys. Okay, so the Lord gave this to me last night. And so this is what He said. He said, I want them to open their hearts to me this month. I want them to relax this month, focus only on positive. I want them to relax their minds, okay? And about opening your heart, I'll teach you guys how to actually open your heart to the Lord. And so that's something that He wants you guys to do this month. And also, this is something that you can do anytime after this month, but specifically for this month, because of the access that we're actually going to have to God, this is definitely mandatory that we have to do, okay? So, opening your heart, okay, I'm going to teach you guys how the Lord actually taught me how to open my heart to Him, okay? And then relaxing every month and focusing on the positive. Like you guys know, in the first video where the Lord told me to tell you guys about the open heaven, when it's the open heaven, you have to be very careful what you focus on, okay? Because it's going to happen during those times, because the heavens are open, okay? And so if you're focusing on negative things, you're focusing on this is going to happen to you, this is going to happen, and, you know, everything is going to go wrong. Those things are going to happen. It's going to manifest in your life, like what Job said. You know, everything that he feared has come upon him. So during this month, during any time when there's when the heavens are open, you do not want to focus on things that you're afraid of. You don't want to focus on things that is negative. You don't want to focus on any of that stuff, because that stuff will come upon you faster. Okay, even if you're focusing on it, you know, all the other months of the year, it will come upon you because you're focusing on it. You're giving it too much attention. The enemy is, you know, controlling your mind, getting you to focus on that negative thing so he could attack you. Okay? And so this month, for sure, the mandatory, we want to focus on positive things as much as possible, you guys. Okay? And so the Lord said here, try to relax also. If you're having a tough time relaxing, if you're having a tough time trying to relax your mind, if you're having a tough time, you know, because you're going, just ask the Lord to fill your mind and your heart with peace, okay? And peace will calm you down. Peace will help you to relax. When you have the peace of God, you'll just, you know, you'll feel like you're kind of high and you're just feeling good, you know, like nothing is bothering you, nothing is stressing you out, nothing is worrying you. So we want to be relaxed. We want to be consumed with God's peace as much as possible, you guys, this month. Okay, and so I was asking the Lord. I always like to ask the Lord why he wants us to do specific things, just so I can share it with you guys why. So he said the reason why he wants us to relax, focus on the positive, because there's an open heaven this month, and he wants you to receive blessings. You know, when the heavens is open, he wants you to receive blessings. He doesn't want you to receive negative things. He doesn't want, you know, negative things to happen to you, okay? And so this is the second thing. Well, I'm going to go ahead and teach you guys how to open up your heart to the Lord, and then I'll share with you guys the second thing that the Lord wants me to share with you guys about being blessed, okay? How, you know, how what these instructions he's given us, how is actually you're going to receive blessings that way, okay? So when it comes to opening your heart, the way you open your heart to the Lord, first thing you have to do, like I said, you can't have a lot of stuff going on in your mind. You can't have chaos going on. You can't be afraid. You can't be nervous, you know, when you're trying to open your heart to the Lord. I mean, you know, you have to be totally relaxed and totally at peace. So what you have to do, if you're having a tough time calming down, ask the Lord, like I said, ask him to fill your mind with his peace, to calm all your thoughts down, so you're not thinking about anything. You can just totally think about him, okay? You know, so you're not thinking about anything. So ask him to calm your mind down, to fill it with peace, and that'll calm all your thoughts down, and just get really, really relaxed. And when you're focusing on him, and you got your focus, you're relaxed, you know, you're feeling God's peace, then what you do is ask the Lord to open your heart, okay? Ask him to open your heart. And so you're going to feel God's presence. You're going to feel really, really good. We were just doing this in our prophetic class that I'm doing, my 12-week class. And we were just opening our hearts and, you know, closing our hearts and opening our hearts, and just getting the students comfortable with that. And so you're going to feel God's presence. You're going to feel really, really good, okay? And so the Lord actually wants you to do that during this month and spend time with him like that. So if you have a specific time in the morning or at night that you spend with the Lord, do this, open your heart to him, and just focus on him and spend time with him, okay? And so what's happening is your heart is going to be open to the spiritual realm. So when you're finished hanging out with the Lord, spending time with him, ask him to close your heart to the spiritual realm, okay? Every time it's open, okay? And so if you guys have any questions about that, let me know if you want me to do a second video about just opening your heart to the Lord, okay? But just make sure whenever you do open it, you spend time with him. Whenever you're finished spending time with him and you're going about the day doing other things other than focusing on him, ask him to close your heart to the spiritual realm. And then give him like 1 or 2 minutes. Just sit there and kind of wait for him to do it before you go about your day, okay? All right, so the other part that the Lord was saying about relaxing this month and focusing on positive. And then the reason is because he wants you guys to receive blessings, because it's an open heaven this month. Okay, so I'll go ahead and share this really, really quick testimony that the Lord wanted me to share with you guys about how I actually receive these blessings and why it's so important to focus on positive things. Okay, you guys, so a lot of things started changing in my life not too long ago. And it was just like, you know, because I've never, you know, I just always had a lot of bad things happening to me my whole life. And blessings just never really flowed to me. You know, a little blessings may flow, and then bad things flow. You know, little blessings, bad things. So it was just constantly back and forth. It wasn't a constant flow of blessings in my life. And so just recently, I was talking to the Lord, because I was like, wow, Lord, I mean, it's like a lot of blessings are starting to come, you know, around me. And when I say blessings, I don't necessarily mean finances. I mean like with favor with people, and just people being nice and friendly to me, and just connections and stuff. Just a lot of good things, you know, blessings. And so I was just noticing it, like it was just a lot of stuff, like just abnormal stuff that just never happened in my life. And so I just asked the Lord about it. I was like, Lord, why are you know, why am I experiencing so many blessings like nonstop? I mean, it was like a lot. And so this is what he said. He said, because I had started focusing on positive things like 6 months ago. And I kept doing it. I kept doing it. I kept practicing it. I kept making it a habit. I kept casting down negative things. I kept doing it because the Lord told me to do it. And, you know, I wanted to have a positive mind because I was a mindset coach. And so I was helping other people renew their mind, to transfer their mind, transform their mind. And so I had started applying it to my own life. And I just kept doing it. You know, I made it my new lifestyle. It was my new walk. And the Lord said that because I was focusing on positive for such a long period of time, what happened was blessings started to actually chase me down. Blessings started to chase me down, you guys, because I was focusing on positive for a long period of time. You guys, the Lord said that it's actually the same way, like when we focus on negative things for a long time, what happens is demonic spirits and bad things start chasing us down. Negative things start chasing us down, you know, and that stuff becomes a part of our life, like constantly. Bad things are happening nonstop because we're focusing on negative for long periods of time. And so when the Lord told me that, I was like, wow, that makes sense, you know, blessings, you know, chasing us down and overtaking us. And then the Bible talks about focus on whatsoever is pure and lovely and whatsoever is of a good report. And it's telling us to focus on all of these great things, you know. And also it says whatsoever a man thinketh, so, you know, he is, basically. So when the Lord was explaining that to me, everything made sense, because the Bible does tell us to focus on good and pure things and holy things. And it's telling us to focus on all of these good things. And it tells us about our mind, that what you're focusing on and thinking on, you're going to be that, basically. It says that, but it doesn't actually go into details, you know, about it. So when the Lord was saying that when you focus on the positive, blessings and good things follow you because you're focusing on that constantly for long periods of time. And the opposite, when you're focusing on bad things, negative things, you know, evil things, negative things, demonic spirits, curses, all of this other stuff is going to follow us and chase us down. Like you guys know, I always, you know, mention about Job, you know, and he, you know, he said it out of his own mouth. You know, the thing that he feared the most came upon him. That's what happened to him, was the things that he was fearing. You know, he was scared. He was scared that was going to happen. It actually happened. It came upon him. So you guys, in this month and every month, you guys, every month, every day, practice this. Focus on positive as much as you can. I'm telling you, when the Lord told me this, everything made sense. This is why he wants us to focus on positive things. That's why he wants us to focus on lovely things. Find something lovely to focus on. Find something holy. Find something that is a good report, something positive, a positive testimony, just something positive. If the enemy is attacking your mind with negative things constantly, try to cast them down. Try to ask the Lord to help you. Try to ask him to fill your mind with peace, to calm those thoughts down, and start trying to focus on something positive. You know, like I tell people, if people are attacking you constantly, find something beautiful that you can focus on about that person. If they have pretty eyes, focus on that. If they have a pretty smile, focus on that. No matter if bad things or totally filth is just coming out of their mouth, do not focus on the filth. Focus on the beautiful. Focus on something that you like about them, okay? And I promise you, you guys, like the Lord, I mean, this has changed my life. When I started applying this, when I started teaching people, when I started being a mindset coach and start teaching people how to renew their mind, how to change their mindset and, you know, get control over their mind again. And I started applying this stuff to my life too, walking in it, changed my whole life, you guys. It will change your whole life, your whole destiny. definitely start this month, okay? You'll be able to see things faster because it's an open heaven. And that's what the Lord said. He wants you guys to be blessed. He wants you guys to be blessed. He wants you guys to spend time with him. And, you know, so this is your word for the month of December 2019. So I hope you guys are able to apply this. And, you know, so I'll go ahead and let you guys go. It's kind of late, and I'm going to jump over in our Facebook group in the prophetic class and hang out with those guys. And so I hope you guys are having a beautiful day. I hope you enjoyed your family for the holidays, and I'll see you guys in the next video. God bless.